So what's up, guys and gals? My name's Joy. Today I'm going to talk about Dread Game and what you can do with Dread Game. So Dread Game is a thing that men use. This is really loud, by the way. Dread Game is a thing men use to field test abroad, right? To see how things work. So, an example, some men use it to see if a woman's loyal. Some men use it to set the tempo in the relationship. So an example, if a man's not really caring about a chick in a relationship, like, he sets the tempo. He sets the dates, the plans, etc. And if she doesn't like that and gets fed up and she walks away, like I said, let her walk away. Because you're still in control with the tempo either way. Now, for me, my Dread Game, like my jugular, cutthroat Dread Game, to field test a bitch or a woman, right? Now, again, keep in mind, I'm really calm and cool with this whole thing, so I'm being very collective, calm, cool, chilled out, because I don't need to get mad. So that's how you know that Joy's back 100%. Anyways, Dread Game. I like to use the faded L word, or the dreaded L word, or whatever. Because it basically sees who's gonna stick around, and who's not, right? And if a woman's already playing games like mind games with you gentlemen and complaining that you're not invested, you know, and all this crap, and trying to get you some emotional reaction from you, or what, you know, all this crap, all these mind games women play, I might as well just up the antes and play one back. So I use the L word. Now, you have 3 types of chicks when you use this card, okay? Chick 1 is your Disney princess. She might stay with you for 6 months, and then they all have usually the same result anyways. Very rarely are you ever going to get the second part of option 1 here. So let me explain. Chick 1, say the L word to her. She might stay with you for 6 months tops, maybe 7, right? Half a year, maybe a year. Okay? Or she'll be your diamond in the rough, and you'll end up marrying this broad, which is very unlikely. And what we say on this channel, don't get married, especially not now. So, number 2 is your 3-monther, right? You say it to her, she'll stick around for probably 3 months tops, and then she'll bail. And number 3, or the third chick in question, will be your 3-weeker, or 2-weeker, right? She'll run immediately. And that, my friends, is the dreaded L, or Dread Game, or in action that I like to use when vetting a chick's loyalty, to see what she does, right? And 9 times out of 10 it works perfectly every time. So, now, I could also tell you another secret that I like to do when it comes to women. This secret is a little bit more easier to deal with. This usually happens during the vetting process, right? So when I'm looking for a chick, there's an objective that is tied to the chick, right? Kind of like Call of Duty or a video game or some shit. There's an objective when it comes to women. Whether it's sexual, money, status, just like women have for men, right? It's okay for them to say that, so I'm going to say it here. They don't like it, that's tough shit on them. So for me, if I want sex from abroad, single moms are the butter to the cream of the crop when it comes to this. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, Joy, why single moms? Single moms are trouble. Yes, if you're dumb enough to stick around long enough, they could be. But if you're smart, and you use Dread Game, you can get one to run rather quickly. So what do I mean by this? So an example would be, single moms are easy lays, 9 times out of 10, especially ones with multiple kids, okay? That's why I say if they want to sleep around, even if it's a single mom, single woman, doesn't matter. Let them sleep around, gentlemen. Do you understand? Because it's not your problem anymore. Think of it like that. It's no longer your problem. Okay? You'll be just fine. So, single moms are pretty good about giving up the pussy 9 times out of 10. They already have extreme baggage tied to them, and they're very easy to get into bed because they know they have this baggage. Most MGTOW channels will tell you this, so me telling you this at this point in time isn't really doing you any favors if you already know this. But for those guys that don't know this, single moms are pretty easy to get into bed. right? The problem with single moms comes around month 3, right? Where they start demanding payment for their actions. So this is where your dread game would come into play. Your ace up your sleeve, your pocket queens, or your pocket kings, or whatever. This is where it would come into play. Now, and especially if you've already been not giving a shit the entire time, she'll do everything she needs to do to get the fuck out of there anyways. So she'll be doing you a favor regardless. Now, when it comes to single women nowadays in 2019 with no kids already have high standards. These are the ones you usually want for relationships. But even then, gentlemen, you're still going to have to play their game. You're still going to have to do what they want you to do and all that, bullshit. Take them to dinner, put up with their crap. Dread game might work on them too. Just to field test them, especially if you're, like I said, if she's already giving you pussy, like a single woman with no kids is already giving you ass, like after the second date, pull a dread game card on her and see what she does, right? Just instantly pull the L word on her and see what she does. If she sticks around, you got her, right? If she doesn't, then she's not worth your time anyways, so you just save yourself the time. So a dread game is all about time management, right? It's about time constraints, time management, knowing if a chick is actually worth your time or if she's not. And that will be pretty much the video today, talking about dread game. Mine has been Joy. I'm gonna go sell this cargo now, and I will see you guys probably later.